And this is Kiana Clark. You there?
MHMR, this is Savannah.
This is Kiana Clark.
Hi.
Hello. I'm told that you have made some changes that I can't be transported after I reported my abuse and staff misconduct. Everything has changed, and now workers can't transport me.
I believe I told you in our last conversation that we are no longer transporting you.
Okay, because whenever I report abuse, I get punished. So I don't understand why you're not concerned about staff misconduct, and the only thing you want to address it. You're being rude again, ma'am.
It is not due to your abuse. That is due to your behaviors, and you also have the ability to get to your appointments and locations on your own.
It's a pattern of me being sabotaged services and being punished by psychological abuse from staff for years. So I wanted to address how staff has.
I've already told you we're not transporting you. I can give you a bus pass to get to your doctor's appointments on time and in person here at the clinic, but that's the only time I'm going to give you a bus pass, and we are not transporting you.
Okay, so as far as the services, you're not going to offer those either? And you're not going to address staff misconduct and intimidation trying to get therapy? And why I had to record staff because of their mistreatment and depriving me of assistance to flee abuse and condoning my experience and covering for it? We don't want to address that.
Kiana,
and all the times it's I would like to address the problems with staff. Why would you cover for that? Why? And then Paul Duncan told me to go to the police after all this time. No referrals, no references of being targeted and violated by the government. The therapist has canceled therapy about 5 times. I've had to endure that insanity years.
Miss Kiana, there's nothing else for me to say, so I'm going to go ahead and end this call. You can call Paul Duncan for
this. This is how these are felonies, though.
Have a day. Bye.
It's just now that they don't want to help. This is a conspiracy to violate someone's rights is a felony crime. It's held up for the Department of Justice. I'm looking for the Dallas location. Now that I'm recording, it came up. This is how they control calls.
A.m. to 5 p.m.
Doing it again. It changed when I started recording. And then stopped again when I stopped recording. Look at the time. I'm still having trouble. And keep in mind, in the past, the data would go off, so I couldn't do searches. Look at the time. So the one that came up is forcing me to put all these things in there, and I don't see the number. I'm just trying to expose that all of this is controlled, which is criminal. Good time. Look at the time. Now the call is controlled when they let me call. This is how someone can look for an attorney 6 years and never get one. Keep in mind, this is all from an abuser that's able to abuse this much power. Look at the time. Good morning. What did I call?
The U.S. Attorney's Office. Can I help you?
Do you have Ashley there, an attorney by the name of Ashley?
An attorney?
Yes.
Do you have a last name?
No, I came in and I did a report, and the security was trying to intimidate me and bully me and made me leave when I was trying to get in witness protection. She said she was going to do a follow-up, but I never got a follow-up with her, a letter or anything. I told her I was targeted and there was crimes to keep me away from children, 2 children. And I never got reporting that multiple departments are targeting me is extreme for people to ignore.
Okay, thank you. It may be a little while, but I'm trying to find out who this person may be. What is your name, please?
Kiana Clark.
Tiana Clark?
Yes,
You still there?
I am.
Okay, one moment, please. So, thank you.
I have not been on hold for the Department of Justice. So it would not let me place the call for the attorney or get the number. My phone.
The lady that you mentioned, but I'm not, one said she wasn't a person, and then the other hasn't answered her phone. Can you give me a call back possibly at 9 o'clock?
Okay, is there an attorney that I could talk to?
I'm sorry?
Is there an attorney I can talk to?
Well, there's is it criminal or civil, pretty much? What do you think?
Civil, both criminal and civil.
Okay, well, I can let you speak possibly with the civil duty person.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
Civil or the criminal duty person? Which one do you want to speak with first?
It doesn't matter. The one that's available.
I'll give it to the criminal.
Okay. There's too many felonies racked up. I don't think that my calls are by chance. They're just trying to make people believe that my calls really aren't controlled. They do not help. All people that I talk to cover for crimes, and they're enlisted in cover up. This is the time. No one's answering for 6 years? Okay, on both, no one I can speak with? Because I haven't had it's been impossible for me to get anyone for 6 years.
Right, what I'm saying is no one's answering right now. I guess it's so early. That's what I'm saying. You want to call back?
No one is answering. Do you have a supervisor? Why? Because when I came in, no one was really available but Ashley, and I'm not getting anything resolved.
Okay, so when you last speak with Ashley?
It's been a while, but I just don't understand why no one has been available all the times that I've called and came in person. Nothing was resolved. Is someone trying to?
Did you do like a complaint form?
Yeah. Has it been referred to anyone? Because if all these agencies are committing racking up felonies and deliberately trying to let me fall through the cracks, isn't that criminal? That's why I need to speak with someone, because I'm trying to see what kind of felonies and what kind of charges, if it's federal, that these people
have. Number?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a case number?
I gave you my name. Did you see anything up with my name?
No, I'm saying, do you have a case number?
I don't know. I haven't received any follow-up. She promised me that she was going to follow up.
Okay.
And because,
the only thing I can do right now is have you to give me a call back.
Give you a call back?
So someone should be to speak with you then. Okay?
Okay, what time are you wanting me to call you back? What's your name?
Or you want to leave a message.
What's your name?
You can call back.
What's your name?
Back, okay?
This happens all the time when I ask people their names. What's your name?
Oh, I'm not allowed to give my name. I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to give your name? Operator ID? That's strange.
Right, that's the policy here.
It's a red flag. It's a policy.
Right, honey, yeah.
Okay, so if all these people don't want to give their names, that's like a red flag that something's amiss.
Right, but that's just a policy here.
That's not a policy.
This office is prosecuting office for the United States of America. Okay, the attorneys fight for the United States. So that's basically why we have it's a private office. Okay.
And you don't want to give me an operator ID. It has to be secretive.
Have an ID number. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, and there's no one period in the whole building that I can speak with right now. No supervisor, no one period.
Not right offhand.
Not right offhand.
Like the people that's on duty that we have, they're not answering right now.
They're not answering.
Those are the legal persons.
Okay.
They Ashley, but you don't have her last name, so that's the thing.
People do that because they don't want to be held accountable for what they're doing, their crimes and cover up. So it's not my fault that they'll only give me the last names and then lie and then don't give me their name at all. That's how they treat me.
You say Ashley, she's
So they're covering for themselves and they're conspirators and they don't want me to have that information and there's nothing I can do because like you won't give me yours.
Right, but that's the policy. I have to abide by the rules.
I don't believe that, ma'am. But okay, so what time did you want me to call back?
You can call back at try 9:15. Okay?
Will you answer? Are you sure you're going to answer at 9:15?
Yes, I'm able, yes, because I have a lot of stuff to go in the office here. Yes.
I'm sorry? What did you say? You sure you're going to answer at 9:15? My phone just cut off on its own. In the call. It just cut off. Felony after racked up felony after racked up felony. Why would I lie? Hello? That's how you know that someone that's railroading my life is controlling my devices, listening to everything going on. It just malfunctioned, just went off. I don't know what's going on with it. They're buckling down on controlling my devices. These are corrupt, crooked people that are abusing all this power. See, I don't even know what's going on with my phone. Okay, the keypad was just missing until I got my phone. Yes, I apologize. My phone just went off on its own. The police will not do law enforcement. Ma'am. That's rude. Ma'am.
He just answered the phone just now. Let me see if I can get up right quick.
Okay.
She just called me back.
Okay.
One moment, okay? This whole legal specialist.
Okay.
One moment, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And how can I help you?
Yes, I am targeted by the police department. Your name's Janice. She told me that I should have got last names. Can I have your last name?
I'm sorry, who are you?
You don't want me to have your name? I asked you your name and then you said, who are you?
Absolutely. My name is Janet Caceres. How can I help you?
Okay, how you spell your last name?
Casares.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Casares.
Okay, my name is Kiana Clark. And I came in, I had a civil case at the Northern District Court. The security used to bully me, take my bags, and scheme criminal trespasses multiple times to sabotage my case there against my abuser, Jason Gardner. All law enforcement agencies would cover for him. So I tried to open up a civil case, and they bullied me, gave me tickets, slander to sabotage my ability to check on my case. So he has been terrorizing me 6 years, and law enforcement has been allowing this man to have people threaten me 3 or 4 times a day, to arrest me 20 times on false pretenses, 20 times, take 2 kids away in corruption, identity theft, stolen food stamps, missing Social Security payments, and Attorney General child support payments. They let this man terrorize me and deprive me of law enforcement in the process. So I came in trying to get into witness protection because I would get threatened multiple different times, cars sped up when I tried to cross the street, and all kind of other insanity. So they bullied me and mistreated me trying to get a protection order. This is extreme events, and I don't know why the United States would deny me of law enforcement.
Okay, so what is your question?
Well, I don't know because, spoofing calls is criminal and my device is hacked and everywhere I call for 6 years has been covering for crimes and a lot of psychological abuse as well from multiple different parties. I used to be an emotional wreck, but after going through this for 6 years and realizing the games for psychological abuse, I'm immune. I've got accustomed to it. People getting away with racking up felonies. So what is your position?
I'm the duty paralegal.
Oh, let me give you my YouTube channel. Let me give you my YouTube channel.
I can't really give you any legal advice.
Can I give you, ma'am? I forgot an imperative thing. Let me give you my YouTube channel.
I don't need any of that information.
You do, ma'am. Are you law enforcement?
With an attorney, ma'am. That's what I'm letting you know. There's no other way that I can help you.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I understand. This is the Department of Justice. And you want me to believe that the Department of Justice does not investigate crimes to the extreme of someone being targeted, freedom taken 20 times, crimes with courts, judges, and police. And you want me to believe on this call that there's nothing that the Department of Justice can do for reporting criminal activity.
If you need a
counsel, then you need to seek outside counsel, and then they can give you the appropriate measures
Oh,
to take.
okay, what was your position? It's a blatant lie. They're
Ma'am,
criminals.
is there anything else that I can help you with?
What was your position, ma'am?
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Yes, I'd like to know your position.
1 second.
They're not making, it's not up for a chance. These calls are controlled and they are enforcing crimes and cover up. She's blatantly lying. They investigate that, but they won't investigate it for me. Blatant lie. So my phone hung up first, and now they're making sure that the cover up is set up. So for 6 years, I'm sorry, they want me to believe that I have to get an attorney. You need an attorney to report criminal activity, federal crimes. That's how you report. The attorney in their con is the one that you report criminal federal crimes to. You cannot do it on your own. You have to hire an attorney to report felonies. Can I ask you your position?
Thank you for holding. I did speak to my supervisor about this, and at the end of the day, we only take cases from federal agencies and not the public. I mean, it's not something somebody can just walk in and we take their case. That's just not how we work. There really is nothing else that I can help you with.
Okay, can I ask you a question before you terminate the call?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Okay. May I have your position first?
No.
Okay, you don't want me to have your
I gave
position.
you my name. There's nothing else that we can help you with.
I have
Is there
questions.
anything else?
I have some questions. I just
If
don't
you
want you to
need
terminate.
legal advice, then you need to be speaking to an attorney.
No, ma'am, I have a question first. Can I ask you a question before you terminate the call? Okay, so in the United States, it has changed. And now the only way that you can report federal offenses is to hire an attorney. And that's how you report federal crimes, felonies racked up. You can no longer, it's impossible to go through law enforcement to report perhaps hundreds of felonies. You have to hire an attorney and pay. You have to pay to report federal offenses and felonies racked up for 6 years. I just wanted to get clarity that is the only way possible, period, on this planet that you can report criminal activity is to hire an attorney. Is that what you're stating?
I'm saying if you want legal advice, you need to speak.
I'm not being heard, ma'am. I'm not being heard. I'm trying to report racked up felonies.
I wish you a good day.
Ma'am, she hung up. 6 years of it. It's not a game. I used to be in so much terror. People would get up in my face, threaten me, handcuff, terror. I'm repetitively telling the police department, I'm scared. Please help me. They would handcuff me and take my freedom and cover for all these people that routinely threaten me a day. 3 and 4 times a day, get up in my face, sometimes assault me. And what would the police do? Handcuff and haul me off when I was in terror, afraid for my life. Then I go to jail, threatened in jail, put in isolation, mistreated in ways that I can't even report because it's not realistic. So I'm just, this cause, because I've had to endure this 6 years, is just for people to see what I've had to experience. The calls were way more psychologically abusive. He has a fetish for that, and since I'm recording, they're doing a little bit better, but they're still psychologically abusive. They enforce crimes by hanging up and depriving me of any solutions. Blatant lies that you have to have an attorney to report federal crimes. I have done everything that I can do to hold these people accountable. I have this channel, and I hope people that have integrity will view it and decide to be a part of the solution and not the problem.